Okay, so I done made it to the swing. I had to get screwed over because this guy, he was just talking to me, which is cool. A little conversation is cool, but I don't like why people can't just have a conversation and keep it at that. Like, why are you trying to exchange phone numbers? Like, and I was doing my Bible study, and he was like, "Oh, can I get your number so we can do Bible study?" Like, and it's like, I mean, that's just how it is. That's just how it is. But it's just like, if you see a woman of God, like, if you know you're not a man of God, just stay in your place. At this point, just stay in your place and, like, know what lane you in. And I don't know, like, how not it's going to sound the way that it sound, but, like, don't go into people's life if you know you're not equally yoked. Yeah, she might look good, whatever the case is, but, like, yeah, like, be for real. So anyway, that's that. But y'all look, this made me like not even want to talk. This made me not even want to talk about what I was gonna talk about. But I guess now I know which direction that I want to talk about it. So I do want to say, let's start by saying the noise gonna get on my nerves. So let's start by saying how God is very intentional. I want to say that God is very intentional to the point where He know how to align the day in the manner that He sees fit for the day to be aligned. So I'll just say that. He know how to highlight things in front of your eyes. He knows how to, to make you, to bring awareness to your attention. And so let me just give y'all a backstory to kind of go with what I'm saying. So the other day I was at the gym and I was just like, I'm satisfied. Like, I've been working out because I got something to prove for myself, for my life, and I just kind of enjoy it because I'm a mental health worker. I'm a spiritual life worker. So, I like the physical aspect, which is taking care of my body in all areas, and includes working out. So I was at the gym and I just been going hard. I've been going to the gym every day. I'm probably about to go to the gym in a minute. And so, but I just had a sense of like I should leave. Like, how like you just working out, I did 20 minutes and I was just like, girl, I think you good. And I was like, you know what, I agree. And so I left and I went to the gas station and I was just kind of like chilling, getting my stuff in order. I be getting hot water from the gas station and I mix my own coffee with it. That way I don't gotta like pay for coffee all the time. So I just keep a coffee, like instant coffee in my van. Y'all, when you live in your vehicle, your resources hit a little bit differently than when you live in the house. So it's a bee. And so anyway, when I did that, I was just getting my stuff together, and so I was going in the gas station, and there I met a person to where as I was sitting in my van, a car rolled by, and as the car rolled by, it was like the Holy Spirit like pointed out this person to me in this truck. And so this bee won't leave me alone. So the Holy Spirit pointed out this person to me, and I was like, okay, I looked or whatever. They parked behind me, but I didn't. It was whatever. I just went in there to get my coffee or get my hot water so I can make the coffee. So anyway, it turned out to be it was a guy, and he was like, he came up to me. He was like, I just want to tell you, you are just so beautiful, whatever. I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. And so then we started having a conversation from there. And it basically turned out to be a moment where that was a spirit-filled moment where I had to evangelize. And I had to, it was like God was sending us to connect so that I can speak his word into the person. And so it's just so funny because I think like this encounter that I just had, that I just spoke of, I think that was just my discernment. That was just like, okay, look, you're not in my life. You're not a person that I'm supposed to evangelize to. Like, you're just a person who's just trying to talk to me, whatever. But then there is a difference between if God sends a person, man or woman, that he wants me to spread the gospel with, because God truly knows who has his heart. He knows, and he just knows that. Like, I was talking to my brother the other day. My brother don't think he has the heart of God, but I think he does. And I think that, you know, he's just been disappointed. He's just, you know, been through so many little things that he just don't know. And I understand that, because I get it. But it's some people who just don't got God's heart, period. And so I'm in a sense of like understanding and awareness, and in between my discernment to where I'm understanding that. But y'all, I guess that's it. I just wanted to share how God is very intentional with what he does and how he does it. I have been preparing to open back up for coaching, my one-on-one sessions and coaching, as far as my mental health coaching sessions, as well as my spiritual life sessions. I'm getting ready to do group Bible studies. I'm getting ready to do mental health groups and stuff like that, y'all. I'm just getting ready. Excuse me. Y'all, I'm just getting ready to go into the community. And I think that this is, it's cool, because this is a level of preparation. So maybe this is for somebody, that there's a certain level of preparation that you go into. Like, yeah, you got to come off the scene so God can take care of you for a little bit. God can teach you stuff. God, you can learn how to depend on God, you know, to where when you see like a man or whatever, or a person, and they just be like, you think you need them. You don't need them. You need God, and God knows how to send people to help you. And so with that guy, let me tell you about the guy. So at the gas station, he was a big guy, you know, kind of heavy set, whatever. He was like, you don't like big guys? And I was like, for me personally, it is what it is. Like, it is what it is. I like who got the heart of God. So if God sent me a big guy, I'm just gonna have me a big guy. Like, it is what it is. Like, you know, I do kind of like it, you know. It's okay. But so, you know, but that wasn't the case. I'm just not. Come on now. Like, if y'all, you know me, you watching my channels, you just like know me from what you see online. I take my relationship with God very serious, and it shouldn't. I don't want to compromise. Like, I don't want to compromise what I want, what I like, and that's really the most important thing that I need in my man. Is I need him to be a leader in the spirit, a spiritual leader. I need him to be like, you know, whatever. But we ain't talking about that. So, but yeah, so anyway, the conversation, I just didn't feel that sense of pressure. I felt, you know, God gives you his heart. When you are a prophet for God, you have his heart, to where you sense people's energy, so to speak. Like, you can sense people's spirit within them. And it's like, I didn't feel like, while he talking to me, I didn't feel that type of energy. So I was yield to the Holy Spirit, because I was trying to see what's up. And so, like I said, ended up evangelizing to the guy. But he was like, man, you know what? I've been looking for God. Like, I've been, you know, whatever. And he was saying how his mother recently passed away, and that dented his relationship with God, because he couldn't understand why he let his mama die. Y'all know we're right there. We understand we're gonna go through things in this world, in this life. We're gonna feel like, God, how you let me go through that? And y'all know all my parents have passed away, so a lot of times God send me people who parents have just passed away, or people whose parents already passed away and they weren't able to like fully heal properly from that. And I'm receiving a revelation right now, and I gotta sit with God with this revelation. I'm sending a revelation right now that God is answering your prayers. It's just not coming in the way that you thought it would look. Because when you prayed the prayer, you had a specific vision in mind, or you might have seen something. You might say, God, can I have that? But he giving it to you, but not in that specific manner, in a way that it looks. Okay, and that's the revelation God is giving me, that he's answering the prayer. Your prayer might already be answered. When you prayed for something, God was preparing you for what you was praying for, because your prayers was aligned to his will anyway. Okay, cool. And so the guy was like, can I get you anything? And I was like, you know what? You can buy me a coffee, because I was already about to make me some coffee. And now I don't have to go and do it in a way that I was already about to do it. It can be more simplified. And, you know, I feel like I'm God's princess. Like, I feel like I should live a simple, soft life. Like, I'm already a hard worker. Whatever the case is, I'm already going to work. You know, whatever it is. But I just feel like it's finally time for me to live soft. And it's not just finally, but I've been on this. So I've been there with God. Like, okay, God, I ain't taking that trash out. But even though, because God know I'll take that trash out. So that's just, you know, it ain't laziness. It's not just like I just don't want to. But let me be soft, God. Like, you know. So anyway, when he was like, can I get you something? Yeah, give me some coffee. Yes, because I'm a princess. I don't feel like making it no more. Like, whatever. Like, I just take advantage of it the way that I can, okay? And so, he parked right behind me. And, you know, I let him get my coffee. We walking out to the car. We still chit-chatting or whatever the case is. And he was like, you need any gas? He was like, because what do you do? Like, whatever. And I was like, oh, I just kind of like travel around. And I just kind of like follow God and do God's work. And he was like, man, you must, like, if you driving, like, and it's the fact that he was processing out loud. And he was like, you must, like, gotta put gas in, you need some gas? I was like, I do need some gas, y'all. I've been telling y'all, somebody broke into my van and stole my money. And so here it is, it's coming full circle to where I received a blessing for somebody to even just put gas in my van. And so I had a quarter tank of gas, and he put $20. Y'all, $20 put my van up to 3/4 of a gas. And I'm just like, yay. Like, you know, so I just want to share that. Like, when you just minding your business, when you just regular doing your thing, you ain't doing too much, you're not in search or need or desperation or want or whatever, God is He's already preparing the way for you. He already got plans for you, period. And sometimes it's just hard for us to accept God's plan, because we got specific plans. And so that's how, when you just release your mind, you go on through your day, you just do your, like, you know, you just do your thing for the day. And that's why on a mental health aspect, I'm going to be doing, plop, plop. This bee won't leave me alone. But that's why on the mental health aspect, I'm going to be doing one-on-one sessions, whether we're doing it on the phone, or whether, like, we got to get together and spend the day together. So that's what I kind of been doing for years in my life. But I know God has been building me up in a way that he wants me to do it for his kingdom. And so, and because it's my job. So you get what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's part of the reason why the mental health sessions is so important, because sometimes we don't know how not to live in stress. And sometimes you just need a friend by your side who's not living in stress. You need a friend by your side who has the ability to see God work. who has the ability to speak life over you, who has the ability to listen to you and let you pour out the stuff that's coming out of you. And as we just got done doing a deliverance, like we was in deliverance in a few videos ago, y'all. Last night. We was in deliverance last night. I came online and I was like, y'all, I'm having some anxiety, so I'm going to work through it online. I tried to work through it on the camera, but God took that anxiety and used it for his good. He was using the anxiety to guide me into deliverance. So when we go through mental health struggles and traumas and battles, God uses everything for his good. So when we go through depression, it's not just only depression that's there to take you out. But it's depression is like the Holy Spirit is saying, I will not go any further into this life that you're living, because I just told you, God got his heart in some people. If God got his heart in you and he sends his Holy Spirit, when Jesus died so that we may receive the Holy Spirit. So if the Holy Spirit is upon you, and you're smoking, you're drinking, you're having sex outside of marriage and fornication, whatever the case is, the Holy Spirit is going to put a stop to that. And that stop just might look like depression. Okay? And so God has allowed me to experience all of these things so that I may have the knowledge, the wisdom, the understanding. And he allowed me to go through certain things in my life so that I may have the character, the discipline, the morals, the values, the belief to bring to his people, to grab his people, to be with his people, to walk with his people, to stand with his people, to pray with his people, to love on his people. You know what I'm saying? And so that's just what I want to just pour into you today, that I want to let you know God is so intentional. Your walk in life is so intentional. Everything you've been through was not for no reason. God is using all of that for your good, because he has a special place for you in his kingdom. He's putting you in position. You already been put in position, whether you know it or not. So the assignment for today, I'm at the park. If you can get to a park, go somewhere where you can just walk, put some music in, or just don't listen on music, but just walk. I highly recommend vlogging. Just like I'm doing this, I started vlogging for many reasons, and vlogging has helped me to get through my divorce. It's helped me to get through the death of my parents. The more you see yourself show up, you can fix your posture. You can be in control of your posture. You can be in control of the way you show up the more you see how you show up. And so I just recommend you take a walk and vlog your day. Just vlog your day. You ain't got to tell nobody. You ain't got to show nobody. Just see what it looked like for you if you was to vlog your day. But you got to get up out of the stress. You got to get up out of the mess, because God got so many blessings that he already got lined up for you. And yeah, okay. So let this be a hope. Let this be a motivation. Let this be a sign that you just get up and clean your house, and while you get ready for what is to come. You know what I'm saying? And like go in your bathroom, take a shower, whatever it is that you do, just get ready, because that's what you're doing, right? God is already doing that for you now. So put your body in alignment with God and get ready. Okay, so I love you. That's gonna be our video for today. I'm just gonna try to keep it short, keep it simple, keep it sweet, and yeah, I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye. Mwah.
I must stay loving me, I mean it. That's what's not good for me, I mean it.
Gonna fight back.
Taking my